Dan Rather thought he came up with a zinger to humiliate Trump, but instead it may become Donald's new favorite name. Isn't Dan Rather retired? What's this confused, angry, old man still doing on TV? Nothing good for liberals, that's for sure. The once respected newsman has fallen into the tiny minds of the fake news media. He occasionally comes out, spewing a few more dull tidbits aimed at insulting conservatives. I'm not sure anyone is listening anymore, considering his core demographic needs hearing aids. All insults aside, Dan Rather was eager to share his expertise with CNN's Don Lemon, and by expertise, I mean attacking the president. But Dan Brutal nickname was exactly what Trump supporters wanted to hear. From Western Journal, rolling out Dan Rather is never a good idea. The disgraced former newsman, who's been rattling on the edges of television journalism since he got drummed out of CBS for trying to take down Republican President George W. Bush during the 2004 election, was back at it on Monday, trying to take down the current Republican president. Looking at the whole sweep of American history, there were some very nasty periods of incivility, in the 1880s, for example, in the 1920s. But no, I don't think we've ever seen anything completely like this, Rather told Lemon. And part of the reason is that, whether he is or is not, inside himself, President Trump gives every indication by what he says and does and what he doesn't do, that he's mean as a wolverine. Wait, Rather is comparing Trump to a vicious, tenacious predator, an animal so feared and fierce they named an incredibly popular superhero after it? Does Rather think before he speaks? Rather is really out of his depth today. In this day and age, calling someone a wolverine is hardly the biting commentary he thought it would be. This isn't the 1880s, Danny. Calling someone a fierce forest predator is a compliment, not a jab. That's what many Americans thought. Yep. Pretty much. Donald Trump is as brutal and fierce as the best X-Man, to his enemies, of course. Which is why the left fears him so much. Who would want to go toe-to-toe against Donald Trump? I'd rather take my chances with Wolverine. Of course, Dan Rather doesn't see the gaffe he committed. He'll be patting himself on the back for that one until the next time the fake news trots him out again. By then, Trump supporters will have Wolverines in memes, t-shirts, and hats.